Hi there. I hope you are having an amazing day. I wanted to check in with you for a really important call. And this is not probably you're going to be the most favorite one I've ever done, but it might be one of the most impactful ones that we've ever done. So those who don't know me, my name is Stevie Life Changer. I have totally transformed my life from being on diet as a toddler. I now own a company called Eye Candy Health and Fitness, where I help people. I'm a health coach where I help people literally transform their lives. People that hated working out before are now enjoying working out, and people who have struggled with losing their weight, reclaiming their health and life, reclaiming their health and their life are doing so. And I'm just so blessed to be a part of this. I love getting to be a part of your journey, and I just find that I can make the world a better place by sharing what I learned in my journey, not just in school, but when I was putting things into practice. And you fill your cup up and feel better and reclaim your health and life. I bet you'll be able to change others' lives as well. And we can just have a better situation going on. This is being recorded in 2020 during COVID. And my encouragement to you is to, accept things you can control. And the things I'm sharing with you tonight, you can put into practice very easily and you can control. All right. So let's get started. Please do subscribe to this channel. I give you amazing content that will literally change your life and help you feel so much better and get started to living your best life. So the topic of today's call was New You. I dare you to set yourself up for a ridiculously amazing Monday. Hang in there, okay? Don't get off. I promise you I will make this worthwhile, and a ridiculously amazing weekend and a healthy weekend. This is a really good thing. A lot of you guys run yourselves so ragged on the weekends. You're just tuckered out from the week, and you end up creating this vicious cycle, and you get on this insane hamster wheel. So this is the weekend that you're gonna stop all that nonsense, and you're going to make some great changes where you thoroughly enjoy your weekend. You feel amazing, and then you get yourself ready to enjoy the week ahead. So what are you doing this weekend? Gonna get off the schedule, go out to eat, have some fun, binge watch on Netflix, get your eating all off schedule, probably not recharging your batteries, and again, just running yourself ragged and being like, screw it. I had a hell of a week. I've been struggling getting on track, and I am just going to go balls to the wall and enjoy life, because life is so hectic right now. Might as well just, live it up while I can. And I promise you, you follow these simple steps I'm going to share with you tonight, you can still have fun. You can enjoy your weekend in ways you never imagined. You're actually going to feel better this weekend, and you will not end up in any metabolic hangover or alcohol hangover or anything like that, or budget hangover. And you're really going to feel refreshed and recharged. So let's commit together to make this weekend better and start on a journey for a new you that is on a journey to live your best life. People that knew me years ago when I was overextending myself and might have even said I was a hot mess, can't believe who I am now and my life now. And I share what I put into practice and the changes I made, becoming a life coach and, just in my own personal journey. And I just am excited that you guys who know me a long time have seen the impact it's made in my life, but I also enjoy so much now getting to make the impact in others' lives, starting with you. All right, so dial back on overextending yourself is step one. I need you to have a plan together. You push so much into the weekend. And again, we do a lot of things that are mindless, not mindful. So I just need you to dial back a little bit and put a plan of action together for this weekend. Systems and routines are definitely going to serve you best. So you know me, I'm going to tell you to make sure you do take time this weekend to be active. I'm all about, the fitness now. I wasn't previous in my life, but I've, found that it's an imperative part of this journey. And doing activity with purpose is going to make a huge impact. Not running around ragged. That's not what I'm talking about activity-wise. Outdoor is wonderful. Allergens are up a little bit, so be cognizant of that. And right now we're COVID, so we're going to be having to wear a mask as well. So be prepared for that as well. Make sure you're fueling your body for your activity. Make sure you're eating something and have a snack prepared as well if you're going to be out for a couple hours. Apple picking is awesome. Going to the farmer's market is great. You're around all those fresh fruits and vegetables. You're walking around. Hiking. It's such an amazing, amazing time of year to go hiking. These are great things that you can be doing this weekend that will help you recharge your batteries. Make sure you're moving more. But guys, I also want you taking the time out to be recharging your batteries. There is nothing. This is the perfect weekend to be doing an Epsom salt bath and rehydrating your body and taking, time to just recharge, doing some rest and relaxation, maybe some reading, some journaling, some activities that are so mindful that can make such a huge, huge impact. All right. Now back to the fun stuff. All right. More than likely, you'll be going out to eat this weekend. I don't do that a lot anymore, obviously, with COVID. And Michael and I have gotten on such a good routine of finding food that we like to make. And it's a really beautiful thing for us to get that time together. And he's a good cook. So that's making the journey so much better because we know what's going in our food, but we're still enjoying it. So the alcohol part of it, truth bomb, it does not recharge you. It derails you. It has so many side effects. It dehydrates you. It causes you to want to eat more. So if you have to drink this weekend, I recommend you really limit your alcohol intake. And I do recommend that you do, the alcohol and the water. A spritzer is probably one of your better options. Maybe a little bit of seltzer and a little bit of alcohol with like a squeeze of lime. That kind of spritzer is what I'm talking about. And then if you're going out to eat, looking at the menu ahead of time can be, very successful. And then you have a plan of action and you stick with it. When you get there, you really want to focus on eating veggies. And when you get there, maybe order a salad. If you're a little chilled, you can have a glass of, maybe hot tea. With that salad, that would be, order as soon as you get there. That way you're not tempted to have the bread basket and you're noshing on something that is nice and healthy. Dinner-wise, you want to focus on lean protein, like chicken or fish is great to get when you're out because it's so much more fun when somebody else is preparing it and absolutely delicious and going to be lower calorically. Your chefs are going to want to make your food taste good, so it's going to be typically laden with a lot of fat and delicious naughtiness that will cause you to have that fog and not feel so good. A lot of salt that's going to slow you down. So I do recommend also being cognizant of the fact that a lot of times now you're getting the caloric intake of the food you eat, but you can't 100% count on that chef. I love you, chefs. I do. I always wanted to marry a chef. But I promise you that depending on the situation, it's not always going to be in that range that they say it is. It just so happens I have nothing against chefs and restaurants. It's not that at all. It's just, again, that the chef in charge, might not be following the rules. It happens. So just be cognizant of that. So if you're ordering lean, meats to begin with or lean fish to begin with, you're already ahead of the game. Veggies, steamed, grilled, again, you'll be ahead of the game and feeling good and still enjoying yourself. A very simple compromise, but you're walking out of there feeling great and staying on track. So you're having the best of all worlds. If you're going to be in a situation where it's a wedding or something like that, I don't know, how many weddings you're going to during COVID, but having a little caffeine before can definitely help you. Caffeine is an appetite suppressant, so it can help you make better choices. I just don't want to be affecting your sleep cycles. So you just want to be, again, cognizant of that. Speaking of sleep cycles, you want to make sure you stay on schedule on the weekends. Don't be getting off schedule. It really has negative side effects. Wake up at the same times you do during the week. Go to bed the same times you do during the week. Yes, I know. I'm a party pooper? Sorry, I lost my words of my negative. I don't like to speak negative to myself anymore. I don't like bruises. So, honestly, I know I'm being a party pooper, but it will be worth it. I'm in your life to help you find your purpose, to help you feel better, to live your best life. Okay. So we just need to change the party a little bit. That's all. All right. So by choosing, lean fishes and veggies, you can still enjoy your dinner, but then you leave there feeling amazing and feeling good and staying on track. And that is worth it. That is a big win overall. It's not just that hour in life we have to worry about. It is the overall picture. We have to worry about our health. We want to feel better. And this is where it's going to start. Okay. And then yes, staying on schedule. So getting up at the same times, going to bed at the same times will make a big impact. Eating at the same times, your body relies, your metabolic relies on regularity. So making sure that you're eating at the same time is going to make a huge, huge difference. I mentioned this just a little bit, but I want to reiterate this weekend, you want to also make time to recharge. And then you do want to make time, tonight, it's getting a little late, but maybe first thing tomorrow morning, put a plan of action together for your weekend where there's recharge breaks. There's time for activities. Time to feed your soul, big man upstairs, a very imperative part of your weekend, very imperative part of your journey. But you also need to be planning your week, planning your menu for the week, doing that food prepping. I like to do my shopping during the week and save my weekend, for the recharge time. And these apps are so great now where you're just, picking up your groceries. So during the week, you can, be putting everything in. And then on the weekend, you can then be food prepping. So I typically am doing more of my menu planning towards the end of the week. And I've already shared with you guys, my family, we do themes. So Monday night is a little bit more of like lettuce wraps, and that kind of fun stuff. Tuesdays is always obviously Mexican. We are doing sea bass, Cajun sea bass on Tuesday night, which I'm so excited about. Wednesday is typically breakfast for dinner. Thursday is normally our gourmet meal. We did shredded barbecue chicken this past week, which was so fun. It was so good. And we made legit corn salad where you're like cutting the corn off the cob. Oh my gosh. And it was so much easier than I thought that I ended up doing it again for dinner tonight. So just, having themes every week can make your week so much easier and so much smoother. You don't have to have a gourmet meal every single night. For us, it's just Thursdays and Sundays. Part of this process is learning. I'm going to share a lot with you guys as well, but you can teach yourself a lot by seeing what has worked for you, what doesn't work. If you're feeling really cruddy on Monday, you might want to check yourself and figure out, where you might have derailed on the weekend. What I gave you tonight was really, really simple things. I find these apply to vacations as well for you guys. You guys go on vacation and you're just indulging and you're, staying up late and you're not recharging. And you leave vacation just feeling so cruddy and being so off track. I dare you to turn it around. Use vacation as a time to recharge and eat good and get even further along in this journey and get further along in your life and living your best life. This is what we've been doing wrong all this time. We're focusing on things that are not purposeful. We're focusing on things that are mindless, that just have side effects that are not worth it. All right. So I dare you right now just to take a deep breath and maybe change one thing this weekend and see the impact that it makes on the weeks ahead and on your journey and how you feel. I want you enjoying your weekend more than you could ever imagine, but I want that weekend to recharge you, to help you feel better and help you stay on track for even better things. You deserve it. You can do this. All right. And I know because I've been there. I get it. Oh, thanks so much for your time. I really hope that we get to check in again soon. If you need anything at all, reach out. I love helping people transform their lives. Again, my own life has been dramatically transformed. I just really am enjoying life. I deal with stress so much more. I'm enjoying my body, getting into mid-40s, and I'm like amazed. I have a better body than I've ever had before in my life. So I will constantly be cranking out these tips of what has helped me. You're more than welcome to join. I have a 5-week program that incorporates all the tools that you need of eating better. And I do health coaching and life coaching and fitness all into one. And it's designed for real women. So I invite you to join us. It's virtual. Anybody can do it. So that is my invitation to you to check it out. But before you do, let's have a chat. It's free. Reach out to me and I'll see what I can do to help you. All right. You take good care. And thanks again for checking in. You can do this.